Hello people and welcome back to News Review. In this week, the Jujutsu Kaisen collab continues with 3 new cards. First off is a challenge mission card, which is Mechamaru. This basically describes the challenge and what the challenge conditions are. You can choose one group out of the Tokyo JHS or the Kyoto JHS, and basically if you put your adjutant as different characters, then you get different effects within different weeks. I think it's better to do the Tokyo JHS, but I'm not sure right now. The card that's activated in here is the card that's associated with this event is Mechamaru, a light Machina CD6. For its active, deals a light damage of 30 million to all enemies regardless of defense and enchanted runestone shield. If the leader is a JJK member, it instead deals a light damage of 300 million, ignores the same things. It also turns the columns below the character and the neighboring members into enchanted light runestones, who have 15 enchanted light runestones, and for one around the character attack times 3 and ignores fixed combo shield. This isn't that good of an active skill, but one, I guess, special point about this card is that it is the first light Machina to ignore fixed combo shield, so it is unique in that regard. For its team skill, it has the same thing as the other JJK members, where you get cursed energy, but you won't be using this guy as a leader anyway. For the bonding skill, it's with Maki Zen'in, and it's extra CD reduction when the character runestone is not dissolved. Second off is Maki Zen'in, a fire human card, also in this item collecting event. She's CD6, consumes 1 bullet to activate this skill, deals a fire damage of 50 million to all enemies regardless of defense and enchanted runestone shield. The character's attack times 4 and ignores duet, trio, quartet, and quintet elemental shield. The effects of 2 and 3 stay in play until no fire runestones are dissolved in the first batch. For her team skill, she has a bullet mechanic, where after she enters a stage, each individual instance of the card will have bullet +1, and that's the max you can ever have. When Mai has 0 bullets, attack times 1.5, and to regain bullets, you can activate your Draconic Compulsion. So this is not even a Draconic ability, which kind of clashes with the domain expansion stuff that some of the Diamond Seal jackpots have going on. I don't believe doing your Draconic ability, which will consume 1 charge of your Draconic Compulsion, refills this bullet mechanic, which is why I put her like slightly below get one just in case, because there are many humans that can already ignore duo, trio, quartet, and quintet elemental shield, and this is kind of like an extra mechanic that isn't really that good. Next up we have a challenge mission card, Hanami, an Earth Demon, CD6. All enemies will be parasitized, deal a non-attributive damage of 10 times the enemy's defense plus 1 million to each enemy regardless of defense and enemy skills each round until defeated. And because it's parasitized, you also recover HP as much as the damage dealt. You can put this effect on the enemy at most 2 times, and if it is imposed 2 times, the enemies will be inactivated, and if 2 or more enemies are parasitized, then the character's skill CD -6. This card, like, I don't think you'll be using him like too often, just because I don't believe there is a parasitized shield. That might be something they introduce though. However, this card does have cheese potential because it does ignore enemy skills, and it's not like a useless amount of damage. 1 million is quite low in terms of like today's numbers, but it's still better than you know, Earth Andy or something, because I believe her parasitized skill works off like her own attack. Lastly, we have a new Evoking Coin Shop card, which is a new Rakshasa. I don't know why they didn't add this skill here in English. Let me do some live translation here. Is a Dark Demon, CD6. For 1 round, the team ignores poison. The card attacks 4 extra times, and then when you dissolve a group of 5 more runestones, 5 more dark runestones, sorry, in the first batch, then the first 2 effects keep going. When the effect ends, then all runestones become enchanted dark runestones, so that's another ability of the card. Worth noting is that this version of Rakshasa is the first demon that can ignore poison, so that's quite good. Moving on to the celebration events. One important thing here is that there will be a rate up on the Diamond Seal of JJK, where all 4 jackpots have an increase in their drop rate, starting from the 4th of May to the 6th of May, basically during the weekend period. The other thing here is that there are returning ultimate stages, but they aren't that good. First one is Hera, second one is Tao P. Both these cards are okay, but I wouldn't recommend you to farm them or anything. If you don't have them, grab one of them. That's that. That is it for this week's news review. If you like this, please leave a like. If you have any questions, leave down in the comments below. And if you like in general, please subscribe. I'll keep the JJK collab news coming and also TOS news in the future. See ya!